guys. Tristan back with Backcourt Sports. Back with the 4 panel. Got the 3 guys here. K, Tommy, and B. How y'all boys doing?
Yo.
Back on a Monday. Back on a long Monday. Got some stats for you. Got some training camp news for you guys. We're not going to hold you up. We're just going to get right into it. I'm going to start on Anthony Richardson. Let's get it going.
AFC South.
Indeed. All right. I'm going to start it off here, and then we'll go around the panel. And then, you know how this works. But I got him going for 3,300 yards, a little over that. He's going to throw the ball. He's got some receivers down there. 18 touchdowns, solid. Not 20. He's not going to be nothing crazy, in my opinion, but he's going to do enough through the passing game.
It's a pretty good stat line.
Yeah. 500, a little over 500 rushing yards. He's going to run the ball, dude. He's an athlete. He's going to run the fucking piss out of the ball. And then, obviously, 6 touchdowns. That could be more than that. I'm just afraid with his type of play, he's going to get hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he did last year, so it's only a little sample size of what he did last year, and then he got hurt. So I think we'll have a solid year. 10 picks, 5 fumbles, 15 turnovers to 24 total touchdowns, and 3,300 fucking passing yards, almost fucking 4,000 total yards. So I think it's pretty solid season for Anthony.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent season.
It is.
All right, who wants to go next?
Let's pick somebody.
All right.
I'll do.
Oh.
Hello. All right, so, short sample size last season. I think he played 4, if that.
Yeah, there's only 4.
So, don't really know what to expect, but he was doing okay. Same receivers besides he got a Donnie Mitchell, I think his name is. So
Yeah.
I think he could be pretty good. I think he's kind of just like Cam Newton, kind of, but I don't know, not like as good.
Yeah.
So, I mean, not much different than what you said. Pretty similar in my opinion, actually.
Yeah.
Kind of mediocre season, but basically his rookie season. So, I mean, I'm
Looks
out
like
to be
he's
cool
holding-
with this.
It looks like he's holding a Pee-wee football. It's crazy. He can sling that bitch. I've seen it. I mean, you've seen the clips where he throws it like 70 yards. It's like,
Yeah.
he could be good.
Must be nice. All right, I got him at 26.83 passing
Yeah,
yards.
that's outlandish. Hold on, I gotta stop you right. That's low as hell. That's really low, dude. That's low.
I don't know. I gotta see more from him. Like, I mean, I still got him at 19 passing touchdowns.
So they must be
Like, I just feel like I don't know.
Position.
I just feel like I got to see more from him to actually put him up at like 3. Like, I feel like this is pretty low, but I don't know. I think that's pretty good. This is going to be more what he's looking like at the end of the year. 528 passing or rushing yards. I feel like he's going to rush the ball a lot. Obviously, like, I feel like Kyle had a good comparison. Cam Newton, it's a pretty good comparison to him. Rushing touchdowns, I feel like he's going to pound that ball in there in the red zone. That's a big motherfucker. So he's going to lay some shoulders and, score some touchdowns. Interceptions, he's going to throw it. Sometimes they're going to be bad throws. Interceptions happen. 6 fumbles. Because he's a rushing quarterback, I feel like a lot more fumbles will be caused from it. So I guess we'll see from that. And I'll say it's a pretty decent season. Except, I mean, maybe it looks low on passing yards, but it depends on what they look like in the win column.
So we're pretty much around the same thing, but you're a little bit lower on the passing yards. Actually, quite a bit.
Yeah, a lot.
Quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, someone's got to do it.
Fair enough. All right.
Yeah, I think he'll get right on the three grand passing threshold. I like his rushing yards too. Like everybody said, he's gonna run the ball. I also think Jonathan Taylor is going to be a bit more of a factor on the team. I don't know. He just had nothing what he was supposed to do last year, Jonathan JT. So I think they're going to try to utilize him at least a little bit more. But I still like these stats. I mean, I think he had 4 rushing touchdowns in 4 games last year. So I do think they're going to want him to not do it as much because that's why he didn't play last year. So yeah, I think me and you were saying on the fumbles. I think we all kind of had the same amount. He runs it more. He'll probably have more than that, considering the ones where he gets hit in the pocket. But I mean, yeah, I think he's just kind of taking a step for what he did last season in such a short time. But
Yeah.
He was a good fantasy quarterback.
he is. I'm pretty high. I'm pretty high on him. I think he could be, if he can stay healthy. I think he'll be a franchise guy down there in Indy, up there in Indy.
I was seeing reports saying he couldn't hit the broadside of a barn in training camp. So I guess we'll see. I mean, I also saw Sam Howell's fighting for like 3rd string. I was like, yikes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They did play his song though.
What?
At training camp, they played Anthony Richardson's song when they were warming up.
Oh, I had a
Great.
sneeze.
So if football don't work, he can go rap.
Yeah.
All right. So do we think, as a panel, as a whole, do we think the Colts are going to be a playoff team with the stats you laid down for Anthony Richardson?
I think they could be wild card. I think they could be like a 7.
I don't know. There's so
maybe.
many good teams in the AFC.
No, that's why I think they could sneak a 7 if they win some important games, but I don't know. I wouldn't put my money on it.
Yeah, I don't think they are.
Yeah, I think they missed the playoffs. I think they'll be in the hunt for deep in the like regular season, but then something will happen, and then boom, out of contention.
I do think they'll be a good divisional team. I think they'll I don't know what we had them against the Texans, if it was a sweep or not. I feel like they'll get some good wins in division play, which will always add up towards the end. But yeah,
AFC is just tough.
the AFC is tough. If you throw them in that, if you throw that team in the NFC, I think they're a playoff team.
I just think it depends on what division, because I think they're in a tough division. Because I don't know, you're gonna see that I'm not very high on Will Levis, so maybe the Titans kind of suck, but I don't know. The Texans are gonna be pretty good, and then yeah, Jaguars, they could be hit or miss. If they're good, you got to deal with them too. That could be 4 losses right there, and then you're already out of it pretty much.
Yeah, our division's going to go get at least 9 wins apiece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they might not, dude.
I don't know about the Jags. I don't think the Jags are good.
It's all just Trevor Lawrence at the end of the day.
And they got
He sucks.
running back.
Huh?
Running back pretty good.
I mean,
ETN?
yeah, but
ETN's a beast, but
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
I think even if he plays really, really well, I don't think the defense is that great. Can you name somebody other than Josh Allen?
Oof, you got me there.
Yeah, I don't think that defense is really going to be. I don't think the defense is going to be anything special. I mean, we'll
gotta
wait
have somebody down there that's worth a shit, right?
We'll wait till we get to the Jags. I'm killing content.
All right. Well, we're about to get to the Jags right now. You can go ahead and start it off if you want.
Yeah, he threw for like 4,018 last season. I think he's with losing Calvin Ridley, even though they didn't do that much together. I think he's just going to dip a little bit in that regard. I think he was like 19-14 passing the ball last season. So I got him at 20-13. I think he'll improve a little bit, but nothing to really write home about. He did run the ball more than I thought he did. He had like 350, 360 last year rushing. So I think he'll chill out on that a little bit. I really just kind of got him barely playing a little better than last year, but I expect kind of the same thing, honestly. I feel like I remember him fumbling a lot. I didn't look at his fumbles, but I just feel
Yeah,
like
he has a fumbling problem.
he has I think 7's low unless he gets his shit together. But yeah, I don't expect much from old T Law. I hate to say it, but I think
It's
this is
crazy to
his
say,
year.
honestly.
He's on a breakout year. He's on a break. Isn't he on a contract? Isn't this contract season?
I think he just got paid.
Yeah, he already got paid.
I'm tripping. Okay, well, never mind.
I think he just got a contract this offseason.
AK just fleeced the Jags.
He's what? He's like 24, 25.
He got big paid too, didn't he?
He
Yeah,
got a good bag, but they
I
can
do
get out
remember
of
seeing
early.
that now. I remember seeing him and Jordan Love and like fucking they're a bunch of new guys up there getting paid. So
They can get out of it. The contract it's the same thing with Tua. I'm not even trying to bring it all up, but Tua, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to I hate giving props to the Dolphins, but the Dolphins GM was smart as shit with that contract. So basically, they have it to where they can get out of the contract after this coming year. They could say, all right, Tua, we'll sign you that guaranteed money. Get out of here. We'll take the dead cap, split it between the next 4 years on that contract, basically $20 million a year, and we'll move on and won't be stuck with you. And think about it, because yes, that might be stupid, and yes, you're taking $20 million dead cap. You're not doing anything with that for the next 4 years. But think about it, the Broncos just did it with fucking Russell Wilson. It was like double that. So it's not stupid, but if he comes out here and fucking does the same thing and they're like, all right, well, we're going to be stuck with an old Tyreek Hill and all this shit, they can just blow it up after this year if they fucking do the same thing again, or they, do worse. So it's kind of the same thing with the Trevor Lawrence thing. They kind of have a contract like that. They can get out of it, I think, after 2 years. It's more like the Daniel Jones contract, actually.
it'll be interesting.
It will be interesting. All right, go ahead, B.
All right. Trevor Lawrence has the season. Me and Tommy had the exact same rushing yards.
Hey,
Really?
But if
How you do?
if Trevor Lawrence has this season, this would be like his career best season, I think.
it would.
So I have him, I think, throwing for 100 more than he's ever thrown. And I feel like he would have had more last year, but I think he missed like one game or something, so he didn't get to break his previous career high. So I feel like this year he'll get it done. They got Gabe Davis, I think. That's their addition.
Christian
And
Kirk.
Who?
Dove.
Was Christian Kirk there?
Yeah, Christian Kirk. So I mean, they really still don't have like a true one though. You got Christian Kirk. Zay Jones there?
No. Maybe no.
I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I feel like this is what he could really be. This is what he could do this season. I feel good about this. 4 rushing touchdowns. I feel like little scrambles in the red zone. Obviously, maybe a QB sneak here and there because he's pretty tall. And 10 interceptions. I feel like he threw 14 last year, so this would be way better than last year. 4 fumbles. I feel like I think he had 5 last year and 5 the year before. So if he has 4, this would be an improvement. And Jags fans would be happy, I feel like, with only 4 fumbles.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had in 22, he had 25 touchdowns and 8 picks, and then he dropped to 21-14. So,
well, I will say his receivers dropped a lot of passes last year too.
Yeah.
And he was banged up pretty much the whole year too. So I'll give him that benefit of the doubt, but I don't give a fuck, dude. For what everybody was saying about him, for what he was supposed to be when he came into the league, he has not amounted to anything near what he was supposed to be yet. Now, that could still be to come. He could still be that, but for right now, he's mid, if that.
I'd say he's mid. He's mid. He might be. I don't know. Like in 22, bro, 4,100 25 touchdowns, 8 picks. That's a franchise guy. And
I
then
think he had Christian Kirk that year too. That's when they just
he
got
didn't
him.
even have Calvin Ridley that year. So I don't know. I think this is a good stat line though. I got him not doing what he's supposed to, and you got him doing what he's supposed to. So I think, yeah, this is a solid year from T-Law.
Go ahead, Kay.
Yeah, so obviously lost Calvin Ridley. It's gonna hurt, but he already had his best year without him. So having Christian Kirk as his one, he's already done it before, and he did pretty good with it. So I got him going just over 4,000. 23 passing touchdowns. What do you have? 24 last year? No, yeah, 24 last year.
21.
Oh well, he does better then. So I got 10 more rushing yards than y'all did, which is crazy that we're all that close. But yeah, Sunshine can move a little bit.
Sunshine.
Then, if you know, you know. And then 3 rushing touchdowns. Yeah, he can run. He's tall. QB sneaks can work. 11 picks. I don't know. I don't know why he's always throwing picks, but he is.
He does throw a lot of picks.
But I think he tunes it down just a tad this year compared to last year. And then yeah, the fumble problem. He's fumbling in practice just by people like tapping the ball. You seen it? Anyone?
Nope.
Well, they got them rubber things, and they're like hitting the ball, and he's like doing something where he jumps on a pad, and they hit the ball clean out of his hand. It was sad, but yeah, hopefully he cleans it up. So that could be pretty low on the fumbles too, but I like it.
All right. I'll go ahead and burn through mine. I think he's going to have a decent to mid-season. Maybe like, I don't know, kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Underwhelming season.
Yeah.
3,900, a little bit under 4K, 24 passing touchdowns. I think it's going to go down because he did just lose his best receiver, in my opinion. But as y'all did say, he did have his best season without a big guy like that. So I guess we'll see. And they got Brian what? Brian, who's the
Thomas.
dude they got in the draft?
Thomas,
Brian.
yeah.
I did forget about
Brian
that.
Thomas. I forgot about that.
They also got him, so we'll see if he's any good. And then I haven't heard anything about him in training camp or anything, so I don't know if he's.
I haven't heard anything about the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Except
Nobody.
the video Kyle was talking about.
Nobody does.
I didn't
Nobody
hear
does
about that. I did see that.
See, the thing is, I don't know. I'll just get to it. 300 rushing yards, almost 350. Yeah, he runs the ball. He's pretty quick, actually. If he can stay healthy and he can actually run it, I think he might be able to get even more than that, to be honest. He runs the ball. 5 rushing touchdowns. Like I said, he runs. So I think he's going to get in the end zone. 12 picks. As you said, he throws a lot of picks. He might throw more than that. And then 4 fumbles. He might have more than that, too. So I think it can fluctuate. But this is what I came up with. So. All right. We'll go ahead and
Wow.
Excuse me. All right. Well, obviously, as we all know, Stephon Diggs is now a Houston Texan. I think no matter the drama queen that he is, that's a big addition. He's a good receiver. So I think CJ will do better than he did last year. I don't think he'll have a slump. And I think the Texans obviously win the division. And probably, nah, they're not getting the first seed. I'm tweaking. But anyway, 27 passing touchdowns. Yeah, new weapon. Obviously, a threat. You got Joe Mixon too, but man,
Yeah, I
still
don't
got
know. I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, good.
you still got the 3 receivers and Dalton Schultz. He's pretty good. 158 rushing. He doesn't really run that often. I do believe he's quick. I don't think he's slow. Is he quick? I don't even remember.
He's not
I got
slow.
It's not
Yeah.
slow.
He can move. So a little bit of that. 2 rushing touchdowns. I think he'll just get scrambles, not really QB sneaks. 8 picks. I was surprised that he only threw like 5 interceptions
Yeah,
last year.
that's insane.
I did not think he was that good without turning the ball over, but if he can do it, I think he can do it again. So, and then 2 fumbles. Because 2 fumbles.
That's pretty good sophomore season, I would say.
Damn
I would
right.
say so.
Mm-hmm.
I would say he's probably gonna be in the MVP race with this.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome. All right. Me and Kyle basically had about the same
Yeah, it looks
stats
identical.
teams. But yeah, I feel like I gave him had 4,359 passing yards, which is more obviously with the addition of Stephon Diggs. Should hopefully have Tank Dell all year and Nico Collins. So hopefully that trio will be able to help you earn or get to this point, or even possibly more. 26 passing touchdowns, which I think he threw. What did he throw last year? 20.
25.
Yeah, it wasn't much higher, but I mean, he was balling last year, so I mean, this is a pretty good season, I would say. Anyway, 26 passing touchdowns to 9 interceptions. I feel like just
23.
oh yeah, 23. Yeah, so he improves by 3. The 9 picks, I feel like he's gonna want to force the ball more to Stephon Diggs, just so he doesn't have to listen to any lip. So he's gonna he's gonna put himself in some stupid throws and shit, and then yeah, and then 3 fumbles. I mean, those are like could be strip sacks and shit like that. So 204 rushing yards. I feel like he gonna do that. That's all I got. I really have no like the rushing yards. I mean, they could be. He's gonna scramble. There you go. He's gonna scramble a couple times. 4 times he's gonna end up scoring.
Fair enough.
Shebang.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Well, I'm just going to get mine out the way. Let Tommy go last because I think he had the best. Almost 4,200 yards. I'm a little bit lower than both of you guys in the yards, but I am higher than both of you in the touchdowns. I think he's going to throw a lot of touchdowns. I think he's going to be dealing. I'm not going to lie. 192 rushing yards, right under 200. Like Kay said, he doesn't run that much, but I think he's going to run a little bit more, especially this year, because I think last year he was a little bit banged up. This year he stays a little bit healthy. He can run around a little bit more. 3 rushing touchdowns, as you said. I think that's going to be scrambles, not really, quarterback sneaks. 10 picks. Picks were low last year, but I think he's going to be forcing a little bit more this year. As you said, Stephon Diggs is on the team now, so he's probably going to be trying to force the ball to him a little bit more, maybe get him in trouble a little bit more this year. And then 3 fumbles. So I think he's going to have a good season, probably be in the MVP race. But like I said, ultimately, they're probably going to Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I got him balling the fuck out. 43. I don't know. It seemed like he went into the last. He ended the season with momentum. Obviously, we spanked him in the bank, but I think he's gonna come back hungry. I think Dalton.
We spanked him too. Fuck that motherfucker.
I think Dalton Schultz is gonna have a career year because I don't think Joe Mixon's gonna be that good, and I think when they get in the red zone, Dalton Schultz is gonna be his guy. Kind of like. I don't know, a young quarterback usually looks for his tight end in that sort of situation. So I think he's going to have a lot of red zone touchdowns passing the ball. I mean, he only threw 5. I do like what y'all are saying about him forcing passes to, keep the diva happy. But I would hope he's a strong enough guy to just be like, I mean, you just got on this team, so I'm not going to ruin what I did perfectly fine last year. I don't know. He don't run the ball much, like you said. I'm just repeating shit, but yeah. So I think he's gonna sling piss this season, and that's an MVP stat line right there. So
Yeah, I think so as well. That's what I was going to ask you. You think that he's going to be right up there with Patrick Mahomes then?
I think that's a top 3, maybe top 5 MVP statistic right there.
Yeah.
And it all depends on how the team does. If they're the best team in the NFL, which they could be, then he's got it locked up. But
It could be. It could be. All right, so who hasn't gone first yet? Has it been you, Tom? You haven't gone yet?
B.
I haven't gone.
All right, B. All right, you get to start it off with Mr. Will.
All right. Yeah, low key got him to look a wheeling and dealing.
He got that one slinging.
So here you go. Yeah, I mean, I really couldn't even tell you the running back. Who is it? Tajay Spears?
Tony
Pollard.
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 Tony
That was
Pollard.
Pollard. So
Land
got
Tajay.
you got Pollard, Ridley, and then who?
Burks.
D-Hop.
Tyler
I don't know.
Boyd.
Is D-Hop still
Tyler
there?
Boyd.
Damn.
D-Hop is still there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty
I feel like
good-
he's got enough weapons. I mean, he threw for I want to say almost
He
2,000.
threw for like 8.
9
He
games.
threw for
Yeah, it's like
1,800,
15. Yeah.
but he played 9 games. So
Yeah, so you give him. I mean, he's got almost a year under his belt, so this will be a year where he could, I guess, grow. 14 interceptions. He's young, so he's going to try to sling it in stupid throws or stupid situations like throwing at D-Hop or something, or trying to force it to Calvin Ridley, stuff like that. He didn't rush the ball that many times last season, so I really don't see that changing much. I feel like this is 109 yards is about where he'll probably end up. Maybe 120 at max. 2 rushing touchdowns. I feel like they're going to be like 3-yard scamper ins. Maybe one will be like that. One will be a QB sneak. But yeah, 4 fumbles, strip sacks, basically stuff like that. Stuff in the pocket. Him maybe rolling out, getting hit, dropping the ball. And yeah, that's my Will Levis 2024 stat prediction.
Fair enough. All right. Well, I want to go to mine real quick. I'm not going to lie to you. Mine was going to be worse, but then I looked at my Daniel Jones stats and I was like, Will Levis is not going to be worse than Daniel Jones. So I had to bump mine up a little bit. So 3,200 yards. He's going to throw it. He threw for quite a bit in a bit of games last year. 18 touchdowns. I was going to put it like 15, but I gave Daniel Jones 16, and I was like, there's no way he's going to have more. So I bumped this up. 158 rushing yards. It might be a little bit high, but I think he's going to be forced out and maybe run a little bit more than he has to. 2 rushing touchdowns, sneaks, or, getting lucky. And then 12 picks. He's going to turn the ball over. He's got some receivers that are going to need the ball. He's got a lot of mouths to feed over there in Tennessee. So he's going to be trying to chuck it and probably get picked off quite a bit. And 4 fumbles, he's going to get hit and fumble. And I don't think Will Levis is going to be that good. I'll be honest. I don't have much faith in Will Levis. Anybody disagree?
Yeah.
a little
You
bit.
think Will Levis is going to be pretty good?
I don't have that much faith in him. He had 9 games, threw 8 touchdowns. 4 of them were in one game.
Let my stats talk.
As will I.
Yeah, well, you can go ahead then.
Woo.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So I think Will Levis is gonna come out here and be all right. He got way better receivers than he did last year, excluding D-Hop since he already had him. Calvin Ridley's his new number 1. D-Hop is now no longer double teamed every route. He doesn't have Derrick Henry anymore, but he's got a suitable running back and probably a better receiving back than Derrick Henry was. So I think his passing yards will be pretty good with the weapons he has. I don't know the tight end. I think it's Chig or whatever, but I don't think he's that good. He could be, but he sucks.
You said who?
It's Chig something.
The tight end?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think he's all right. He's not bad.
he's not that good.
He's usable.
Yeah, he's serviceable for sure.
Serviceable. There's the word.
19 touchdowns. He had 8, I think, in 9 games. I think he'll do a lot better, obviously. Yeah, 119 rushing yards. He doesn't run, which I thought was crazy because I feel like he ran a lot more than he did, but I guess he doesn't. So I only gave him 1 rushing touchdown, 10 picks because gunslinger. It's gonna happen. 3 fumbles. You know, those happen. How they happen. Everyone knows.
He gonna get hit.
He gonna get hit.
He gonna hit fumble the ball. All right, to round it up. Got time.
Yeah, so passing yards might look low, but I think his
I mean, I don't think.
I think his QBR is going to speak for how he plays. I also think they're going to try to slow the game down for him a bit. I think with Tony Pollard and Tajay Spears, you got that's a good combo. That's a good running back combo. I think they'll actually do pretty good this year. Just that running back duo. I don't know how good the team will do. I mean, they got a pretty good defense. They got weapons. It's this man. It's Mr. Mayo in the flesh right here. Who's going to decide how they do. But yeah, I just think they'll slow the game down for him. I don't think he'll have to force as much just with the weapons he has. Like I said, I think they're going to lean on that running game. I think they're going to just try to play what's the word?
Conservative.
Smart, methodical.
Yeah, just drive down the field. You know, you don't need big plays. I mean,
4 yards of play wins the game.
That's what I'm saying. I think they'll be a third down team. I don't know who their offensive coordinator is, but I feel like he has a good chance to really mix it up and keep a defense on their toes because you got the run game, you got the pass game. I do think he'll do some read options this year though, because I don't know. I'm kind of excited to see how they do. I think he could throw for more than that, and I think he could be all right. I mean, he ain't gonna be, anything crazy. But I think he'll just be he has a little bit more potential
game
than
manager. Service.
Yeah, he has a little bit more potential than Ryan Tannehill, I would say.
Well, fair enough.
Tannehill took him to the AFC Championship game, so.
Yeah, well, he got a bye week against us.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
14-2 Ravens.
We're obviously in the early stages of the NFL season beginning. Thursday night, we have a preseason game between the Bears and the Texans. There's rumor, supposedly, that Caleb Williams wants to play, supposedly.
Let the man play.
I'm saying. He should play.
Supposedly, he wants to play. He says, according to this, shout out JPA football. I would love to get out there and play. He said it's pretty awesome to be at Canton, but it's coach's decision. Hey, kid wants to play, got playing.
I'm letting him play a drive for 2.
He's not gonna play.
He's not gonna play.
He's not gonna play, but
Be a backup. Off.
Not gonna play probably, but all right, I guess we can go around the panel. Do you think he's gonna play? How many drives? Whatever. Personally, I don't think he's gonna play.
No playtime.
I think they give him maybe a drive. Maybe. But that's it.
yeah, I think at most a drive. If he sees the field, it'll only be a drive.
I think even on that first drive, if he gets hit at all, they pull him out. Like he's not. Which at that point, why even play him? So he probably won't.
I hope he does.
Me
That's
too.
what he wants. That's what the fans want.
Yeah, I hope he does too.
We get to see Davis Mills out there trying to get his spot back.
Where's he at?
I don't know. Is he still? I have no idea. Is he still there?
I think he's still at
Davis
Houston.
Mills? I think so.
What a guy.
Well, talking about quarterbacks, Trey Lance Dallas Cowboys. Supposedly been struggling, which is not good for Dallas if you are on the wave of getting rid of Dak Prescott. So
third round. He was a third overall. That's just
shout out JPA football for this. Supposedly he's been struggling during OTAs and been missing routine throws.
Yikes.
So not good for Trey Lance and the get rid of Dak Prescott after this season crowd. For sure. Now,
Yeah. Especially if that's what you're trying to rely on.
Because there's also this as well. Let me get it on the screen. My bad. It's taking a little second. Also, shout out JPA football for this as well. Report. Cowboys supposedly made new contract offers to Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. So now everybody, what's up?
I seen CDs was like 1 or 4 years for like 130 or something.
I seen something that some guy on Twitter said that the contract was done supposedly. I didn't want to put that on here and it'd be a bunch of fucking shit. So I'd rather just a little rumor be on here than an actual report of a done deal. So how do you feel? They're gonna give the contracts to Dak and CD. So what are they gonna do?
Like one of them's gonna say, "That's not enough money.
Yeah.
I want more. I want the whole thing." Whoa.
Well, supposedly last week sometime, both CD and Micah said they want to be the highest non-quarterback, like highest paid non-quarterback. Both of them.
Not good.
Not good. Not good.
well. I don't know. I think Jerry Jones is gonna have to cough something up.
You got to dig in the pocketbook. You know, say, "Honey, pass me the pocketbook."
I don't know. I still think one of them's gone by next year. Even if they get them both back this season, then Parsons is gone. There's no way you can pay them all. There's no way.
Especially highest paid money.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, two
Dax.
highest paid in the league. It's not at their position.
And then if they paid Dak what they're talking about,
That's
they're talking about making $60 million a fucking year, bro. That'd make him the highest paid quarterback.
If I'm being honest, if I was a GM, I'd look at Dak and be like, "Look, man, you've done this.
Come on, man.
You've done this with rosters like this, all right? So if you want to maintain the level of athleticism we have on this team, take a pay cut or bounce. We'll find somebody else." Like,
Dude, you're gonna have to. I mean, you can't sit there and keep going. Like, isn't Jerry Jones sick of having Tony Romo on his team? He's had him for the last what? How long has he had Dak Prescott? He's had a Tony Romo for another 10 fucking seasons. It feels like it's crazy.
Yeah, I think Dak should be able to understand that too. And if it's up to him. If he wants money, then he goes somewhere else. And I don't think he does fantastic there. But
see, the problem is no one's doubting Dak Prescott's regular season. He slings piss. He is a really good regular season quarterback. The Cowboys fall apart it's not just Dak Prescott. It's the whole team. You can't allow 48 against Green Bay.
Yeah, and it's also not even just falling apart. Like, they lose huge every year in the first round. It's not even a close game half the time. Like, they get smacked in Dallas almost every time.
Every time. And I
it's
tell you,
different if you got close
Green Bay
games.
has their number, boy. Green Bay has that fucking number every fucking time. They have the Cowboys number.
That's just
it's the 49ers or it's the fucking Packers that fucking whoop that ass every time.
I think that's the food chain. It's the Cowboys, and then bigger fish is the Packers, and then the bigger fish is the Niners.
The 49ers. Dude. I'm telling you. But anyways, Nick Chubb. Also shout out to JPA football again.
Hey, would you like to come on the stream?
Yeah, no bullshit. Nick Chubb is not expected to be ready for the start of the regular season.
That's not
Supposedly,
surprising though.
he has begun starting to work on change of direction and stuff in addition to full speed sprinting, and the team is being very cautious not to pressure him and putting a timetable on his potential return. So
Good.
probably
Dude.
will not see Nick Chubb from the beginning of the season.
If
but
my knee looks like that and bent that way, I wouldn't run fast.
No.
He's like planning on that foot, trying to cut, dude. No.
I'd be worried that bitch is just gonna go squeak and go backwards.
I am hanging them up. I don't know. I mean, it's all about how he
That's
feels.
the second time it's happened.
Yeah, didn't he break his leg at Georgia or whatever? So
yeah, in college.
I guess
That's
if
the whole
it's
thing.
anybody-
It's like it's not all about just re-healing your leg. It's about there's a mental hurdle in there. It's like about being able to trust your leg again and not think it's going to fall out from underneath you when you're going to cut or something. I can't even imagine. I've never had a fucking injury like that. I would hate to have an injury like that.
Yeah.
Do you even like worry about having to trust my leg about cutting or like picking
I
like
wouldn't-
anything like that?
I
I'd be
wouldn't
horrified.
sprint another day of my life if that happened to me.
Yeah, I'd be scared too, dude. Like for real.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy they just bounce back from shit like that. Like they pop their Achilles and they're just like, oh well, we'll be back next season.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be like I feel like Browns fans are gonna watch him the way we watched JK in the one game we saw this year. Like it was just, I was excited, dude. He dove in.
It was a very high that turned to an extremely dark low.
Yeah, and then he stepped on the sideline. Somebody put their arm around him, and he just shook his head. I was,
Man,
I
that
think
touchdown
Keaton
was so
Mitchell, bro,
lit.
that Keaton Mitchell one hurt more. I can't lie.
Yeah, because that one was just fucking sick.
Dude,
Open field, just leg went backwards.
dude, I broke my neck and went like this so quick. Like I didn't even see him fall down. I just saw his leg go like that when he planted his foot. I was like, oh. See you in November of next year.
Yeah, that sucked.
It always sucks.
He was tearing the league up too.
He was. Saw his first career touchdown. We both did.
No, I was about to say. I don't know. I didn't know if I was at that one.
Was it the Seahawks? I'm pretty sure it was the Seahawks. And then he got one against the Browns. I don't know. Whatever.
He was a beast. He was eating.
He still is.
Hopefully. Haven't seen him run in almost a year.
All right. Well,
Hopefully, he's still got that speed.
who? JK?
No.
Nah, Keaton Mitchell.
Keaton Mitchell.
Oh yeah. He got hurt pretty bad, didn't he? His
His
didn't he get his knee
leg bent in half.
backwards?
Or his ACL.
Who was that against?
Jags.
Like I was
Yeah,
watching.
Late in the game, we were already. It was like one of those like we're driving down the field to kill time so we can get out of here and just.
Of course.
It was
That's the
terrible.
worst.
Yeah.
Burrow might have scored, but yeah.
Did he get hit
couldn't
and break
move.
it, or did he do it?
No,
by
it
himself?
was open field. He just put his
Non-contact.
foot down, and that shit just bent back. It sucked.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
It was terrible.
Gross. All right. Well, we have a Commanders fan in the building, and Devontae Adams right before the stream had something to say about Commanders.
Probably said, yeah, them motherfuckers, them young motherfuckers, they looking nice.
I want B to listen to what Devontae has to say. Shout
I
out
thought he
Dawson.
might shit on him, dude. I didn't.
He did.
You ready? Can y'all hear it?
Got the Washington football team. I mean, they obviously just miserable because the stadium is horrible. The city is not great at all. I'm probably gonna get somebody at my front door after this, but that's just how I feel. We on hot ones right now, so it's just a raw and cut.
Right.
Yeah. And then you got
Yeah, but they on hot ones though.
Oh, you on hot ones.
All right, Commanders fan, how you feel about Devontae Adams saving
Yeah.
the Commanders?
It's not wrong, but we on the come up.
So Devontae Adams to the Commanders is officially dead.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't worried about the Brandon Ayuk to the Commanders.
Yeah. Well, Commanders
Maybe.
fan,
We'll see.
Jaden Daniels is your hope and future. If he is good, y'all will be good.
Hopefully.
Got a good shot if he's good.
Yeah. All right. Let me see if I can find something else. Find something to talk about for another little couple minutes.
Well,
LeBron's carrying Team USA basketball.
I ain't even kept up with it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to make this podcast political, but there's a reason why I'm not watching the Olympics.
Yeah, it's
All right.
Oh, we're here for Team USA.
all right. So, star defensive tackle for the Patriots, blood clots, and is out indefinitely, and there's no timetable for his return. Big time hit for a depleted roster of the Patriots. So,
yeah. Didn't they just pay him like?
I don't know if they just paid him. Shout out JPA football. I don't know if they just paid him, but he's a big time player for their defense. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know I've heard of him before. So,
And I don't want to sound like a dick, but makes it easier for us to beat the Patriots. I mean, I'm sorry it's blood clots, and I hope he has a speedy recovery and he's back right after the 2 Jets games.
Do y'all play him early or late?
I think we play in week 3, and there's another one. But he's a good player, and I don't want to face him. So if he can just, recover after whenever the Jets game is, it'd be cool.
That's so long. That's so far away.
I mean, not really.
Week 3 is at like the end of September.
That's like a month. It's like 2 months.
I was like, bro, we ain't even August yet.
We're about to be.
We
About
is about to be.
Yeah, well, he signed a 4-year, $84 million contract extension in April.
This April?
Yeah.
That's sick. They also have to pay Matthew Judon. I also have a clip of that, of him.
Come on, baby.
Yeah. Trade him back.
I would take Judon in a heartbeat.
Give us back what you took from us.
Yeah,
I forgot he was with y'all, to be honest. He's a good player.
He was a beast, dude.
We got Matthew Judon and Gerard Mayo, head coach of the New England Patriots.
I hope they're bitching with each other. So it's more promising for me.
They are bitching. Shout out Boston Sports, NBC.
Little choppy.
Huh. Well,
And he walks off the field.
he's like, man, I want to go back to Baltimore.
Hey, send his ass back to Baltimore, please.
What was that?
What
But yeah, Gerard Mayo, or not Gerard Mayo. Fucking, damn, who the hell are we talking about? Fuck,
Judon.
Judon?
Yeah, Matt and Judon. How we feeling? Think he's gonna get that extension with the Patriots? Think he's gonna want out of there?
I think he wants to come back home.
I'd want to get the hell out of there.
Yeah, you're the only real bright spot on that defense, isn't he?
I mean, they got Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Gonzalez pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And then the dude that they
But
just
I mean, he
paid.
just tore something, right?
Yeah,
he was
but
hurt last year.
yeah.
I think he'll be back.
Guess we'll see.
He's already practicing. I seen him getting burned in practice the other day.
Gonzalez?
Mm-hmm.
Good. That's all I can see.
I
All I
don't even remember who the receiver was. It wasn't Juju though.
Damn.
I know that.
I don't care who it is. We got a better receiver than all the receivers. So
Marlon Humphrey had 5 interceptions on Lamar in spring training.
Lamar's cooked. Get him out of here.
in
Cut him.
4 days or 3 or 4 days.
Damn.
Was it? I didn't read it real in depth. It said he got.
I think
his
it was
fifth
4
pick.
picks in 3 days.
Oh well, either way, I'm not worried about it. I'm more excited.
That means Lamar or Humphrey back.
Yeah, that's what
We
I'm
got
looking
our
more
number one
towards than
pick.
Lamar because I remember last offseason he was throwing like the defense was locking us up, and I was kind of like, and then
Defense always starts off better with the pads on. We just put pads on today, and our offense was fucking terrible.
Yeah, I
So-
seen someone stepped on Rogers' foot or something. He was on the ground
Yeah.
bitching.
Yeah, our center kept fucking snapping it over his head because he's a second-year center. We got him in the second round last year, so hopefully he doesn't suck.
Yeah, bro, better lock in.
I saw the thing where he told Garrett Wilson, "I told you to zig and you zagged."
That was bullshit. Don't believe that. That was horseshit. That's not real.
No, they were just joshing.
That's not real. That's not real. Yeah, see, I hate that shit because then that spreads like wildfire about Aaron Rodgers. They fucking say some shit like that. That's not real, but
The dude recording.
that shit was fun.
He was clearly from New York. He was like, "Oh, they're beefing." And then they
He
dapped
says
up.
the
They
receiver from the pack is number 10.
Yeah.
He's arguing with number 5. That's what he was, yeah.
They dapped up. He was like, "Oh, they dap. They dap. It's all good." Yeah, I don't know. What's new?
Lamar some shit. Talent.
Yeah, what's new? I wish I had a broom somewhere around here, so I do what I always do when he says that. But
Sweep up the Bengals trash.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much all I got.
Yeah, same thing. It's pretty good. That's all I got.
Yeah, we covered a lot. Jets Super Bowl though. I didn't cover that. I didn't say that today. Jets Super Bowl. Manifesting every day.
10-7.
Yeah. Y'all can go
No.
10-7. We can get a
No.
Super Bowl. I don't care. I'll beat the fucking ball. Don't give a shit.
You're gonna be bald watching that Super
Neither
Bowl.
one's
wait,
happening.
what was the other one though? Where you had to jump on screen naked?
They go like 10-0.
Oh, if they go undefeated through 10 games, yeah.
Oh,
10 games. If they go undefeated for the first 10 games, I'll walk on stream butt ass naked. It's called BPS Pod Sack. Ty from the Park on Instagram said, hey, watch it now, buddy. To
lump.
Lumpkins.
Oh my god.
We got the cross stream beef. So yeah, we getting that Super Bowl though.
No, you're not.
Especially when we get Devontae Adams. It's over with.
Yeah. All right. You gotta get through us, Bob.
Hold on, put that up there. Put the latest comment up there. He's got a lot to say here.
Oh, bro, it's spitting facts.
Not dealing with Ty from the Park. Ty from the Park. You gonna take that?
He said he's ducking.
Yeah, we run out of things to say. We just instigate.
Yeah. By the way, if y'all have anything y'all want to actually talk about, bring that up too. Todd from the Park just put laughing emoji. You just laughing on your ass, Lump.
Say you pussy.
Lump said Ty from the Park said I'll let him slide.
Uh-oh, we let him slide this time.
He don't got time today. He don't got time today. But all right, boys. Well, I don't know how
quick. I'm gonna close with this in less than a month. August 24th, Saturday, August 24th, the college football season officially begins. So I'm gonna be talking about it. I don't know if any of y'all gonna want to talk about it, but if anything crazy comes up, I'll be yapping.
I don't got nothing for it, but I'm gonna try.
Who gonna win the natty?
No idea.
I'm gonna be too worried about my
picking
Jets
the
being
lead.
undefeated.
Yeah.
Lurd. I saw a thing where they do this. I was like, I never seen that, bro. Just throw it the house. Anyway. Wrap it up, T.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up. Thanks everybody coming through. Sit on the back porch with us again. Check out the Instagram, BPS_podcast_. And obviously check out the YouTube channel, other live streams and shorts all on the channel. And y'all got anything else for the lovely viewers before we get out of here?
Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Catch us on, I don't know what our next spot is.
I said we just do it Wednesday. Do the Wednesday, Friday.
Catch us on Wednesday because we got a game on Thursday.
We do have a game Thursday. We can do a pick. Talk about it a little bit, maybe. Hopefully, Caleb Williams is playing.
We got the backup bowl on Thursday.
Yeah, we have the Hall of Fame game on Thursday. NFL season is finally here, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. We survived the dead season, and it's going to be glorious.
Burrow, still some ass. Ravens.
I feel glorious.
Jets going to win the Super Bowl. Sorry for all y'all.
Tommy's going 10-7.
Burrow still.
This is a broom. Let me chill. Whatever.
So we'll catch you on Wednesday.
It was.
And again, thank you for sitting on the back porch. And peace.
Peace.